Hello guys, how are you doing? So, welcome back to my reactions, and as you can see I'm going to watch episode 140 of One Piece today. So, in this last episode we got to see that they arrived at this new island, and we soon got to understand what was going on in this place. Apparently there's this scientist who's being used, or at least I believe so, by this mayor, and they are trying to make him find this rainbow mist because it's apparently the entrance to the city of gold, or so the legend says. And yeah, it's a really bad situation for all the people here because they're being charged big taxes in order to pay this scientist for his research. But since it's taking a long time to find more about it, it's taking like a lot of the people's money. So they are not happy with the situation, and we can see that they don't really like Enzo. But hopefully they will manage to find something. And I mean Enzo and the others. We saw that he kind of stole Luffy's ship, their ship, in order to go to this Rainbow Mist, that suddenly appeared. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what exactly happens there because I was not expecting it to appear this fast. I was, like I said in the previous video, expecting it to like all of these guys help Enzo finding it, but not actually the rainbow just appear out of nowhere. But apparently it happened, and they are already inside of it, so it's already really dangerous. And we learned that whoever goes inside of this place never comes out or something. I'm not too sure if someone ever did, but it's definitely a place that's even called the ship graveyard, so that already implies that a lot of people were trapped in this place. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Nami and Sanji and Chopper aren't going to be able to help them with this one because they stayed behind in the island, and they actually think that they took, or like the guys over there in the island took the ship because of the taxes that they had to pay. But yeah, I'm not too sure of what's going to happen. We also saw this big galleon. Apparently, it was sent to search for this or something for 50 years ago. So that was a long time ago. And yeah, now it's back and had no one inside of it. So I'm not too sure if the people who were in there died or if they ended up like somewhere else. But yeah, we are probably going to discover more about this in these next episodes, and I really can't wait for it. So I hope you guys are ready, and let's start the episode. This guy. And Nami only caring about the goods he was holding. But yeah, apparently the rainbow mist is real. I'm not too sure about the city of gold, but we'll see. And Robin knows about this because she read the book. Can never get out. Yeah, they mentioned that, so that's not good. Hopefully they find a way to get out. Don't know what exactly they will find here, but we'll see. Damn. He's always excited. Yeah, just hope that yours don't end up like that. Or doesn't end up like that. Hmm. Well, some can still be true, so yeah, he was sent before in that ship, in the galleon, so oh. So that explains it. is not exactly being forced, but actually wanting to try and save his friends. Well, damn! That's a big treasure. And if Nami was here, she would be going crazy. Someone coming or? Hmm. Hmm. Um. Okay. I'm not too sure if those are. Yeah, this looks really fake. Oh damn! And Zoro is didn't even wake up. Oh, this was up. Yeah, I was wondering. I didn't see any legs, but I don't know. Oh, there's people though. How are they doing that? Oh, with ropes. Oh damn. That was nice from Robin. Man, this power. Oh damn. That was nice. He actually hit it. And we know that Usopp is good with that, so no, it shouldn't be a surprise. It's the kids we saw before. I mean, they can't be his friends. Who are they? I like this between Luffy and Robin. Wonder about what's their history? Not history, their story of these kids. Pumpkin pirates. He knows him. Oh wait. It's a flashbang. Oh, he knew about it. I mean, he did it, so. Yeah, I really need to understand this better. Like exactly what happened in those 50 years. Just going to learn everything. That's what you get for being asleep most of the time. Hmm. Yeah, I was saying that they were probably not his friends because they're young, but I had the idea that whatever happened to his friends was probably 50 years ago, but that's the moment when they like went on this research. So I don't know when exactly they got trapped. I'm probably about to find out. They didn't age. Oh yeah, they were saying something about that, right? Like living forever or something. Not being hungry. That's a really big jump. In that tower. I wonder if that's the reason for the one in or if it's even the same one. I'm not too sure. I don't think it is though. Yep, probably. This was the start of it. Yeah. Yeah, about this. Oh, it's that same one, right? The one he was creating, yeah. Or the one he said he created. That the other was using. Rapa Nui, I believe. Damn. They got attacked. I wonder if it was these guys who are now in charge. Like the mayor and stuff. Yeah, the Wetton Pirates. They're currently the mayors here. Not the mayors, but one of them is the mayor. And the others are working for him, so. This is probably the mayor. We haven't seen him yet, I think. That's how they got possession of the big ship. And the pirates were like trapped here. They had no way to go away, or... Maybe they destroyed the other ships? I'm not too sure. Oh, they did that for them already, okay. I was wondering if they... The kids would do it now. Just so the pirates wouldn't run away. Or would have no way to live. And they're taking that, yeah. Well, you just help them, so... Yeah. They're waiting for it. So that's how they got the ship. I didn't hear any splash. Damn. Well, that's an interesting way to become a pirate. Hmm. Oh. Oh, there was still one there. Wonder if that's the only one who stayed behind. And that's how it got destroyed. They mentioned it in the last episode. Oh, the Rainbow Mist. Well, it got destroyed, so... So I'm guessing they entered. Oh. Damn. Oh. So that's why he stayed behind and... Okay. I was wondering if they all entered and then Enzo escaped somehow, but couldn't take them along. Or couldn't bring them out of there. Damn, that explains a lot. Really glad they did this. It's like time stopped for them here. They didn't age. Yeah, they're going to explain that, right? Yeah. For years. Yeah, that explains it. Yeah, a lot is happening outside. They really need to get out of here fast. Because a lot of time passes outside while they are here. Hmm. They're still dealing with this one. Can't you just like give the bags to Nami? Oh, oh, the coin. Are the other guys here already? Yeah, it's him. That was nice. Oh, yeah. Probably not much vision with that. So that just solves it. Oh my god. But yeah, the Navy is already here, so her favorite word. Yeah. Yeah, I guess that already. That would be obvious. Of course. Is that the mayor? Yeah. It's the guy from before, right? Yeah. That would make sense. Damn, that's really, yeah. I had no idea that, or at least like before this episode, I had no idea that the mayor here and the people working for him, like his son and grandson, that they were former pirates. So they stayed behind and they forced Enzo to try and find this rainbow mist again because it has like both their ship and all of this treasure. So it was quite an interesting story, and I'm really glad that they explained a lot about it because I was not really understanding like the situation with him recognizing these kids since whatever happened was like 50 years ago or close to that. So if Enzo was old, his friends would have to be old as well. If like it was happening normally, but apparently it wasn't. And time in this rainbow mist flows differently. So like they were saying. One day in this mist can like it's like equivalent to maybe 1 year in the outside. So yeah, that explains why they are still kids, and it's still like something that really makes me think because they really can't stay in this place any longer. They really need to focus on getting outside, but I'm not too sure of how they're going to do that. They are not sure themselves either. But they really need to do it because the longer they stay in this place, the longer it's going to like the more time is going to pass in the outside. So that would be really bad. Imagine if they stayed here for like I don't know 1 week or 1 month, and suddenly in the outside it's been like 10 years or 20 years, and Nami would have like grown and Sanji and Chopper. So that would be really bad because I mean 20 years is a long time, and this is just an example, of course. But my point is that they really need to hurry up and get out of here because it would be really bad for Luffy as well because he wants to be the king of pirates, and this is going to waste him a lot of time. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Either way, I really enjoyed this story so far. I mean, it's not even over, but I really enjoyed the first part and how they explained everything that is going on. And I really hope that they eventually get out of this place. I'm not too sure if they are going to get some kind of treasure. I'm also not sure if Nami and Sanji are actually, or like it's mostly Nami, but Sanji is going to tag along because I mean it's Nami, so he's always going after her. But I wonder if they're actually going inside of this mist or not. But it's definitely something to discover in this next episode or so. But yeah, right now, really happy with all of this. Can't wait to see what happens in this next episode. So I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction to this one. And if you did, please like and subscribe to the channel. And you can also join my Discord and my Patreon if you want to get early access to my full reactions. So yeah, I'll see you all in the next one. So take care, guys.